Hello, welcome to the Curse of the Ice. Nope. Curse of the Abyssal Isles, the Arc 2 of Icefields. Where we last left our. I would ask if you guys. Yeah. Inspiration. If you guys remember
we
what.
have not been here for a month.
That's fair. I can still do it
What
if you need.
what we were doing last time? We had just finished the boss gauntlet. We destroyed Dollar Store Gojira. We started the last fight, and then this guy was not having any of it and just said "fuck work." So we ended up having a conversation. Turns out he's a corrupted shadow dragon who's slowly dying. And he doesn't really give a shit about anything going on here. He just wants to go home.
No, he just wants death. He wants to die to be back with
Let's
his...
see. Bitch who I can't remember the name of started talking shit over the intercom again. Though I think we mostly just ignored them. We cooked Dollar Store Gojira after stripping him of every resource he had. And Solitar is currently eating that in exchange for carrying some of the shit we can't. And we were about to go down a level.
Oh, no, we're going to finish this floor first. I think there's still a little bit to go in there.
I'm pretty sure this is it for this floor.
Oh,
Essentially, yes. This is it for this floor. There's nothing here. You've eliminated all possibilities here. The only thing that's left here is this dragon. And another dragon.
Is the what?
And then the goblin.
No, I'm renaming him. He's the Zoblin now.
Look, it's quite simple. We're just going to cram Greebly's soul into the goblin, and he'll become the Greek goblin.
No,
you still want to
Zoblin.
do that shit.
No, Zoblin has his own personality. Leave him.
He literally has no personality because he lacks a soul.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling him the Zoblin. He's a zombie goblin. Because he got no soul.
He got no rhythm.
Yeah, no rhythm.
Here we go. We have condensed into the cube.
Cube of going on to the next destination.
We could also just cram Zelok's soul into the goblin. Although I think that would be a decisive downgrade.
Alright, you guys head into the elevator and exit out into a massive room that seems to have... I just realized I didn't light up this room. There we go. Good enough. Boop. Oops, wrong thing. Boop. Yeah. This area is just lore. And unfortunate things. There is no combat on this floor. There's actually no people in this room right now.
Hey, is that a forge?
No.
That's an incinerator.
What?
But
Why
throw
would
the
you
goblin.
incinerate things in there?
You toss it in.
What?
Oh, hey, look. Oddly people-sized pods. You'll never guess what's in there.
That's it. I'm going to hit you with it, blip.
Why is it so hard to open? The fuck?
What are you trying to do?
Open my queso dip.
Damn it.
Ah, there we go.
Wow.
Chicken strips, wedges, and some queso dip. As you enter this room, to your right-hand side, I know it's the left-hand side of the map, because you're looking at a screen, but your characters are looking this way. Anyways, you see two broken vats that seem to have bloodish liquid in it, and a few vats that seem to have nothing in it. On the left-hand side, you see several tanks with fluids in them, and also, weirdly enough, different body parts floating around inside them too. In the center, you see what looks to be Sorry, Nikki's trying to remember what the fuck that is supposed to be. I think this is meant to be surveillance. Yeah. This is a screen that is a display of what the fuck's going on here.
Nikki,
There's surgery tables along an acid vat incinerator.
Nikki, I gotta ask again, are you sure these people didn't breach into your other setting? Because this is a little too technological to be Magitech.
Oh, no, this is just a surgery room. Ignore this. I think I remember what this is supposed to be.
More talking about everything going on down here. This is a little much.
Oh, that's just... Yeah. Don't worry about it. Where the fuck?
A little too much on the side.
There you are.
Dun, 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 dun. What the fuck? That's a giant ass statue.
Oh,
There we are.
not again.
That's what's supposed to be right here. I just didn't put it on the fucking map.
Who is that? Belliath's parent, I'm assuming?
Roughly.
Oh,
I pull out the crowbar again, ready. Just like the...
Wait.
I'm gonna knock the statue
wait.
down.
No, wait.
I'm not doing it yet. I said I got it ready.
I'm gonna inspect the statue. Nikki?
Yep. It seems to be
Yeah.
a statue of Ollivander Von'Shadra.
Anything weird about it?
What's weird about it is it's not depicting his horns.
oh,
Generally, he looks
Oh,
like
no.
this. With his curled horns and stuff.
Yeah, my dad's usually hot.
he's usually what we would call gay bait.
I don't know why I'm picturing the freaking SpongeBob meme. Oh no, he's hot!
I mean, this is a gay bait. He's just not wearing clothes.
He just does not wear clothing.
That makes him easier to hit.
Your dad a prostitute?
Probably.
No.
I mean, it almost seems like the artist was instructed to compensate for something.
I'm confused. It's a statue of my father, but there's no horns.
I mean, was your father always a tiefling?
Was he always a tiefling?
For all your childhood, yes.
As far as I know, yes.
Is there like a descriptive plaque on the statue, maybe, or on the
On the base.
yeah, like there's a term for it that I can't remember.
It's a plaque. Or a placard.
Does it say anything, or does it just say
Says-
Ollivander Von'Shadra?
It does say something a little more than Ollivander Von'Shadra. Ollivander Von'Shadra's head scientist. Specialty biology. Well, more prosthesis and prosthetics. Basically, his whole shtick is he learned how to craft and manipulate and graft people and himself and children.
What?
The Von'Shadras experimented on their own children. That is something I made
Really?
very clear.
Who could have
Who would've
guessed?
guessed?
No, I heard that. Wait, what? No. What's wrong?
What do you mean?
Don't experiment on children.
I mean, that didn't stop them. Why do you think Belliath has two separate sets of horns?
Genetics?
No.
Well, genetic experimentation, maybe.
I mean, I've seen some tieflings with like 6 horns, 8 horns. Like, 4 horns is not that crazy.
No, those are typically fiends in disguise. Tieflings usually only have one set of horns. However,
Nah.
Belliath has her infernal set, points to the straight one, and her draconic set points to the curly.
See, that's just genetics then.
She wasn't
I wasn't
born with
originally. I
draconic
didn't
blood.
originally have dragon blood.
Are you sure your ancestry didn't have dragon blood?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the kobold that they stole it from had dragon ancestry.
I literally pull out the journal and flip to the page where it describes in detail the process of Belora Von'Shadra ripping out the magic from a shadow kobold and implanting it into their young niece against their parents' consent.
Like Dragoon. I understand that you're not knowledgeable in these things, but there's a difference between not being knowledgeable and not acknowledging it.
Well, there's also a difference that typically that's just not possible. If you
Yes,
don't have
my
you-
family is insane and insanely talented.
Well, look, if you didn't have any sort of draconic blood in your lineage, that shit would have worked. All right, that's all I'm saying. So you were draconic
Evidently, that's
before that
incorrect.
experiment.
Dursun. You realize the organs that allow you to channel magic don't really care what the rest of your biology is. That
Blood does, though. Look, I know what I'm talking about.
where's your degree in medicine?
This argument is.
Yeah,
No,
here.
the point is,
That's my degree. That's my degree.
this
in medicine.
this argument is getting us nowhere. The point is, he doesn't have his horns. This is him without his demonic blood, which makes no sense because for my entire life, and the reason I have these, and I flick my draconic horns, or my infernal horns,
Tiefling horns.
and The reason I have these is because I came from him. So, how does he not have his horns?
I
You
mean,
know that's a
Maybe-
curse, right?
Maybe he was his first experiment.
Tieflings are people who are once elves, who've unfortunately gone to the infernal side, either cursed or gifted by such creatures. There's also a species of orc that have been cursed as well, but that's besides the point.
I
Uh,
mean,
from-
I was going to say he could have just. It could just as easily be that the price to pay for knowledge he was seeking from someone was the infernal curse to his bloodline. Didn't you say at one point you were being harassed by a fiend because of your father?
I mean, yes. Zarian, yes. I think.
Zarkarian is not a fiend. He's a creature beyond most people's capacity to understand.
Yeah, at least from my understanding. If you're cursed, you lose your memories. If your father had his memories, he's probably gifted.
A curse doesn't always lead to memory loss, to my knowledge.
Nah, Tiefling curse does.
No,
Depends on the fiend.
Dragoon, the fact that I exist disproves your theory.
Depends if it was gifted or if it was curse.
Yeah.
If it was gifted to them, no memory loss. If they were cursed by a fiend to be that way, then yes, they would have lost all their memories.
This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. It's not the point. The problem is, how old is this statue? Can I tell?
Do you have masonry tool? Or, well... The statue looks pretty old, but well maintained. But the stone looks like it's at least maybe about like 75 years old, maybe?
So definitely made before I was alive.
Yes.
What doesn't make sense is why would they keep it? This is an old statue. It was made well before I was alive, and
Well, based on knowledge that we now know, perhaps your father needs reminding of who he once, or what he once looked like.
yeah, I don't think my father is the type to care about his vanity.
Did you even really get to know your father? You just don't know it by a biased perspective. He treated you horribly, so you see him as such.
Can I
Are you
break
trying
this
to defend
statue?
my father right now?
No,
Yes.
I'm just telling you that's how it works. You have a biased perspective of him, but you never actually truly learned who he is as a person.
I don't care.
All right, I'm just saying.
The smell of blood or dried blood is very apparent on these tables. Somebody was... Ooh. Actually, make me a wisdom saving throw, Swumi. Because you've seen tables like this before. You've been on them before.
Fuck, that's a 3.
Oh, this would definitely
That's
put
the-
you in
that's
a
not a-
mood.
That's not funny at all. That just makes me upset.
Now the question is, will Shumi go into a angry mood
Oh,
and start
oh, no,
smashing
he-
shit?
No, that's preserved for a critical failure. Her Swumi going ape shit is reserved for the critical fail. I'd say with a result of 12, we probably have punished Swumi. It's just the upset 1,000-yard stare.
Solitar will say, "Can I break this? The look of it is... Ugh.
What, the statue? I was gonna topple it.
Oh, I was just gonna break it.
No, let me show you how a real dragon does things with physical might.
That is incredibly racist to say to the
Shit!
actual dragon.
It's okay.
Wait, did we get inspiration?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm using that.
No, don't waste the fucking inspiration.
Yeah!
You smash into it and shatter the statue in a few pieces. Wonderful.
Please let
I
Solitar
think
just
the
manipulate
statue
the
now
rest of it.
looks better.
Hey, what's the statue made out of?
Gray marble.
Huh?
Gray marble.
Anything in the statue? Like the last one?
Yes.
Yippee.
You find a sapphire heart in the center of the statue where a heart would be.
That sounds oddly specific. Perhaps one of the mages should make an Arcana check.
Oh, what check should I even make on this
Yeah.
thing?
I'll make an Arcana check on the statue.
Well, it's not the statue, it's the sapphire heart that's now in Dragoon's hands. What check would that be, Mickey, to make on it?
With tools check, because it's a gem.
Me.
I mean, a sapphire-shaped heart seems like it's almost some sort of magic component.
That or Arcana, yeah.
You
Okay,
What?
if you roll me Smith tools, you would be able to determine exactly what kind of gem it is. I say sapphire just because it's blue, but it could be
Yeah,
something else.
What's
But Arcana, if you want to
Ju-
actually know what it is.
Yeah, but just straight strength, or do I use a different ability modifier for this?
Because
I don't mean the whole
wisdom.
Wisdom.
All
All right, wisdom. No, that's all right.
Pretty
That's
blue gem.
Oh no, that is right.
Belliath. Arcana.
Yes.
If you'd like.
What's our
Remember,
Arcana. Yeah.
remember to use your charisma, not your wisdom mod.
$25?
Ooh. You found a dormant phylactery. Unbound.
Unbound.
You look upon it
Okay.
and check it out a little more, and it used to be bound, but for some reason, it's no longer.
This does not make any sense. It's a phylactery. Like used for liches. But it's unbound.
Do you
There's no heart. There's no anything.
do you take it out and take a closer look?
I mean, Dragoon's holding it.
Oh, if Dragoon's holding it. Okay. If you're looking it over, there's writing on it.
Hey, there's some writing on it.
Is it an infernal?
Actually, this time it's in Elvish.
Do I speak
hey.
Elvish?
You do?
I do.
I do speak Elvish. Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, no, I speak Sylvan. I speak Elvish with an accent.
Okay.
To
what's it
Ollivander, one of bright mind, and one who was stolen from me, I grant thee my heart.
Hey,
Tenebris.
Tenebris.
Hey, yo.
Hey, wait a minute.
Do I know that name?
Yes,
Yes.
you would know her better in this setting as Vyara.
She's dead.
How many fucking men did she court?
She tried to
This is-
court Ollivander, but Zillatara got to him first. And she
that-
gave this gift before that happened, and Ollivander hid it away from Zillatara.
God damn.
At least you can say your father isn't that scummy of a man. This was an
No,
obvious
he-
one.
No,
Look.
he is.
Look, this was an obvious weakness, and he hid it. Some very powerful person. And instead of manipulating it and using it for his advantage, he locked it away. See, this is the whole point I was getting at. You just know your father is a
Belliath.
bastard who mistreated you.
Upon like closer inspection, now that Dragoon's a little closer, this was deactivated. As in, someone unbound it to the original person. So, maybe not. You think your father may have unbound it to try and experiment with it in some way, but perhaps he forgot about it. But he did seal it away for quite some time in a statue.
Hmm.
Right, you see my point I'm trying to make?
No. The fact that he took actions that are smart does not change the fact that he fucking abused me, Dragoon.
Yeah,
Doesn't change anything.
it doesn't change anything.
So
I'm just saying.
stop trying to make it change. Please.
I'm not trying to change it. I'm just trying to get you to open your fucking eyes and be a little bit more
Swumi, are you okay?
conscientious.
Dragoon,
Gets
now is
pecked
really not the
by
time for
Greeley.
shit like this, okay?
He's about to go kill his mother and father, alright? I get wanting to have bad blood, but they're still his parents. I wouldn't want to have to take them out on bad terms, alright?
But it's not your decision.
I mean, sure, it's not my decision, but at the least I can try to help him. Because one of two things is going to happen. Either he's going to be completely fine after it happens, or he's going to be completely fucked after it happens.
And either which way, we will help her through it.
Yeah, you can help her before it gets to that.
There is nothing we could do to prevent this.
No. You can talk to her. I'm not
It
saying
won't
talk
make
about it.
any difference.
No, it would make the whole world a difference. You're just not trying.
Oh my
She
God.
knows she can open up and tell us anything she needs to. I am not going to force her to talk about her traumas.
Fine.
Swumi, are you alright?
Upon looking towards Shumi, part of her seems to be shaking. Her eyes are kind of blank.
And I'll lay my hand on her shoulder. Swumi.
There's a critty in there.
Swumi, you alright?
No.
What's going on?
Oh, you'll know. Thinking. Last time I was on one of these tables, they were testing how many cuts they could make before my spleen gave out. I think the number was 42. And that took a week to grow back.
You want to see how many cuts that it'll take for theirs to give out?
Well, your mother has a normal spleen, so all it takes is one really good stab.
Father's not human anymore.
Yeah, according to your bitch mother, your father is a brain.
It's such a nonsensical sentence.
According to bitch mother.
According to your bitch mother, your father is now a brain.
I mean, she's not wrong.
No, she's not. She's not wrong. Yes, which is frustrating all the more that Dragoon is trying to be like, oh, your father did other things than ruin your life.
I have had a word with him about that. I understand he means good, but I have told him to lay off. If he does or not is a different story. But I just hope he heeds my advice.
You know, I'm a bit.
I'm gonna pet
I think
Zalop next time.
I've noticed something other than like the one guy we found when we got here. I've noticed the lack of people.
I've noticed that too.
You'd think there would be people working here.
There used to be. When I was first brought here, there was plenty of people.
I'm pretty sure she was dead when that happened.
Oh yeah, didn't you guys revive her? Never mind.
Yeah,
Yes.
we did. She was in high.
In
It's
all
been
of
a
the
while,
perception
okay.
through my one eye that remained of me.
Yeah, no, ignore her then. She wouldn't know. The goblin wouldn't know. 'cause
That
the
was just
memories
when
are
they
all
brought me
fucky.
some chicky nuggies from McDonald's.
What the fuck are you talking about? What is this? What is your terminology? What does skibbity riz mean?
Shut
I
up!
don't know what that means, but that infuriates the shit out of me.
Are you slash serious or slash J?
To kill someone, I swear to God.
The facility looks like it was built for many people. Perhaps.
Well, where is everybody?
Perhaps they ran out of experiments.
Regardless, I have a very bad feeling about this.
You have a bad feeling.
Yes, and that's what scares me, because I don't know your parents as much as you do.
Glad.
The guy you guys killed in the water was like one of the last workers. He was just meant for maintenance of the chains and make sure that the Leviathans don't leave. So he was left to his own devices. All the other ones, you guys can suspect what they did. I wonder why there's so many organs in these organ tanks. Spare parts.
Is there anything useful we can obtain from this area over here in the corner?
There's prosthetic limbs. Some with removal of nails to become sharp claws. There's eyeballs. And then there's other organs that you're like, what the fuck?
That's nasty.
Like a Horsetta lung, an entire spinal column.
What kind of spine?
It's the Sandavistan.
Human or elf.
I think I found your mother's backbone. She seems to have misplaced it.
It's a shame. It means we can't remove it ourselves.
Greebly comes back with something in his mouth.
Oh boy.
What do you have?
Greebly, I wouldn't recommend eating anything in here.
It looks like a round ball with on the back side of it, like strange tubing, and it doesn't look like wiring or anything, but it does look
No.
I will be right back and eat.
looks strange either way. And then upon closer inspection, you think he has an eyeball in his mouth.
Greebly, please.
That's not food.
out.
Well, he puts it on the ground. What? Not food? I couldn't.
No.
I couldn't even chew down on it. It's hard as rock.
I'm gonna hold a ration out for Red Greebly to take.
Instantly, to your arm.
Yep.
I'd like to make a perception or investigation check on the object.
Make me a medicine check.
I'd help you, but I don't have. I know you don't need it. Definitely not.
This looks like a attempt to recreate the Crystal Empire's crystal implants. This seems to be an ocular implant that's supposed to work similarly, but it's basically they took a regular crystal, rounded it out, made it look like an eye, and added biological parts and tried to weave and interconnect it using mixtures of magic and certain tools. So basically it's
So
a
it's a
glass
glass eye.
eye with extra parts. You thinking that they were you think that they may have made a few people blind attempting this.
I can't wait till we can burn this place to the ground, or sink it, whichever.
Explosions are fun.
I concur. I 100% agree with that.
Are there any items floating in the acid bath?
Bones?
No, items. You know, like
Magic.
something that might have some trace of magic on it, because magic items can't be destroyed by normal means.
You're always free to look. Give me I was gonna say give me an investigation, but no, just give me a perception check. It teetered off of an 18. The fuck?
I hate dodecahedrons. They're my least favorite shape. Also, Mars Chocolate Incorporated. Y'all need to get on whoever the fuck's on quality control at the M&M factory. I have dark chocolate peanut M&Ms, and I've had like 12 already with no peanut.
What? That's sad.
Anyways, I give you an 11.
Ah. You don't really see anything inside. It seems... It seems there's nothing in the vat. They seem to regularly clean it. But who knows? Maybe there is more.
Is there a corrosive resistant glove anywhere nearby?
Did I put the glove on in this map? Did I accidentally put it on the other map? Yes, there's supposed to be a glove. It should honestly be over here, but I must have misplaced.
Guess I'm putting the glove on and going fishing.
Nice. I was about to say something so fucking stupid. It fits like a glove.
I'd be concerned if it didn't. What kind of check do you want for checking with the glove?
Did you just say the glove?
Glove.
No, you said glove. You said
No,
glove, you silly
no.
Billy.
Glove. Your ears are not working, my guy.
Glub glub.
Anyways. What kind of check do you want?
I want...
I would assume investigation if I'm taking my time, or sleight of hand if I'm being quick about it.
Essentially, yeah.
I don't trust this glove to hold up, so...
Alright. You reach your hand into the vat and quickly move your hand around and about until your hand touches something and you pull.
Mm-hmm.
You found the plug.
That would have been funny. But no, there was actually a button to drain the vat.
That probably would have been smarter than sticking my hand in it.
But you put on the glove first. You do pull something
yeah.
out. You pull out what looks to be a crystal rod. This one is of one sec. Ooh. Did I add that yet? Did I add the inoculation? I did not add that yet. It's okay. You find a ruby.
A whoopee?
A ruby crystal rod. You guys have had chats with people who are from the Crystal Empire, and I don't know if you guys have really learnt too much about their crystal rod inserts. But you can give me an Arcana check if you want to figure out what this might be, but use your wisdom instead.
Double go fuck me.
Damn it, Soviet.
Well, I forget what it is all the time. I mean, I could use my gift of luck for that, but I'm saving it. Looks at the weird crystal, shrugs, tosses it over their shoulder, clatters on the ground.
So you look at it intently, and as you're looking at it intensely, you suddenly feel a tickle in the nose, and you sneeze and drop it back into the vat.
Would have been funnier to just do what I did, but okay. Do I see the button now?
Oh yeah.
That's just been sitting here. I hit the button.
All right. The vat's
Oh, that would have been
drained,
easier.
and there is more than just that rod insert now. There's a rod insert. There's a couple. There's like a dagger. There's a long sword.
Do I find the
A hand
true
from the wrist up. That looks very skeleton-y. You find something wrapped in chains.
God damn it. God damn it. Not again.
This guy's everywhere.
This motherfucker.
Everything all right over here?
Currently going over the loot box she opened. I mean, I already know what the object wrapped in chains is, and nobody in this room is getting that except me. That's getting disposed of.
But acid won't kill it. Maybe fire throws it in the furnace.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure we know how to destroy pieces
Yes.
of old ones now.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's going to disposal. I don't know. Do you want me to make a couple of Wait, I don't need to make Arcana checks. I have identify spell scrolls.
So, a lot of the weapons and stuff are just basic +1s, +2 weapons. that
Okay,
were just
so there's no special
baked.
property on the dagger or the sword.
No. It's just the major two things are the crystal rod and the book.
Which
Sorry.
one is which, so that I can add them to the party inventory?
What?
What you said they're just generic plus weapons.
Oh,
but
yeah.
one's which.
The daggers are... There's 2 plus 2 daggers and 1 plus 3 longsword.
Plus 3 longsword.
The design
want
on
an
it is
upgrade?
very ornate and familiar.
Elaborate.
The crests on it kind of remind you of the people who took you away.
Oh, the fucking basilisk.
Yeah.
Is it just a normal Ouroboros, or is it the Ouroboros with a dagger through it?
The hand, the cross guard looks like a snake. The handle, well, the body of a snake. The handle looks like the head of one, with the jaws, or like with the mouth holding a fucking gem at the bottom. Does that make sense? I hope that I
Yeah.
described that correctly.
Okay. What about some of these other items? You mentioned a skeletal hand.
Yes, there is a sort of skeletal hand from the wrist up.
I need to cast Identify.
Art.
I have
Identify?
scrolls of Identify.
It is... Oh, it's a Warforged arm.
Oh.
Or at least something like that.
Hmm.
Perhaps someone had to replace their hand. And they got thrown in here and they didn't know.
Hmm.
You look upon it and it looks very Crystal Empire-y.
The fact that you keep saying looks like and not is leads me to believe this might be from someone not from here. Is there anything weird about this metal?
Yes.
God damn it.
Along the... not the palm side, but the top of the hand side, there is a couple tubes, and the liquid in it looks strange and not something you've seen before. It looks like almost like the night sky with like strange little white specks in the fluid that kind of look like glowing stars in the distance kind of thing.
God damn it. Is this an Elder Elf roll?
Possibly.
I mean, I cast Identify on it.
Oh, right. Sorry. This is a... It's weird to say this, but an ancient Elder Elf tech.
So we'd have to ask the Soul Gem. God.
Though,
Actually,
strangely, as you're fucking around with it a little bit and messing around, you accidentally press something, and you watch as the hand sort of
Does the hand start fighting back?
No. The hand right where the wrist and the palm connect sort of bends backwards, opens up, and you see two sharp blade-like needles pop out.
I look at Ennaq and I smile as we have found him an upgrade.
I just look back and forth. It takes me a second. I look back and forth from the hand to Swumi, and then it clicks, and I, with a beaky grin, I guess.
Now, I have to ask, does this have a built-in ranged or melee weapon?
Yes. Built-in melee weapon. Well,
Is there any writing in Sylvan, or are the instructions in Elvish?
it's in Elvish.
Oh,
Or no.
I
Actually,
don't see.
I'm wrong. Sylvan's the older language of elves. So yes, it is in Sylvan. So you could read it. Essentially it says this is a it's technically an assassination tool. It injects a deadly poison that starts to rot organs within hours.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, it necroses you from the inside.
I mean, that sounds like a perfect thing to just jab into a giant brain.
I mean, I'm down with it, but do we have the time to actually equip it to me?
You guys have an entire workshop here. You guys
Okay.
have all the tools to do it. And Shumi's a medical expert, so she could probably perform the pseudo surgery on you.
Hmm.
This is a place where you guys could upgrade yourselves if you want to give yourselves prosthetic limbs or upgrade your already prosthetic limbs.
As mentioned with Ennaq.
And Phil,
Upgrade.
I think Phil has
Hey, I'm down.
both hands, right?
Phil
lost both his arms,
lost
right?
Both hands.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ennaq lost the one, and now they could. That'd be nearly even funnier. It's not even. Yeah. God damn it, Swumi! Now I have two right hands.
No, literally, Phil caught these hands. He did not pass the 5-finger discount.
Oh, I
So
forgot to turn that
there
off
was
too.
the sword, the 2 daggers, the arm, the rod. What else
The book.
other than the thing in chains?
That's it.
Oh. Let me
I mean,
check.
there's bones, but that's
I
about
mean-
it.
I mean, the bones shouldn't have survived the acid unless they're magical.
There's one set of skeleton. Like, one... Okay, the bones are only on one side of the vat, and they're pretty together, quotation marks. They resemble a whole skeleton. You can... and yes, there is a reason why there is a skeleton that survived.
Oh, fuck! Right off!
I'm gonna let you re-roll that, because that's just unfortunate.
That
Oh,
is
no.
what I call absolute horseshit.
That's a DM re-roll. I'm sorry. That's just so unlucky.
Oh,
That's
better.
bullshit.
Okay. This is weird. You've never seen a skeleton like this. It's almost as if someone had carved circuits into their skeleton.
What?
They've literally there's Sylvan runes and almost like magical circuits carved into the bones.
I guess the species?
Well, with a 25, oh, well, you don't know the name for it, but this creature has 4 arms, 2 legs. It seems to be a bipedal humanoid, but for some reason it has 4 arms. The arms are stacked on top of each other, as if like, they don't, like, one sits under the shoulder, kind of thing. Oh, don't think you guys have ever met the Sinless in any regard, because that's only been Ash and Blood.
No, we haven't. And
So,
unfortunately, I mean, could we make an exception for not using reincarnates fuckery just once? Because I have a feeling whatever's going on with this would rewrite any attempt to change it.
oh, you mean his circuit, his skeletal circuits? Oh, there's
No, I mean the fact that it is a 4-armed skeleton.
Oh, fair enough.
Actually, I'm gonna read the writing. Is there any, like, obviously evil shit written out here? Can I insight the writing on this skeleton?
You can.
Is this skeleton evil?
Upon looking the writing and stuff, you notice that it doesn't seem to be evil outright, but at the same time, the way it's intricated, it seems to be more magical. It's more arcane. Okay. One arm seems to be affinity to cold. One seems to be fire. One seems to be lightning. And the last one seems to be poison?
The elements are lightning, cold, fire, and acid.
So
What? Sorry.
acid
Or-
would be
Or is it thunder? Hold on,
What?
let
Sorry, I
me-
couldn't hear you.
We're trying to figure something out. Let me,
Okay.
Primordial Lord. Yeah, the elements are acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder.
yeah.
So it's technically 5. Hmm.
I really like this depiction. But I wish it had one oh wait. Yeah, one less set of arm.
Or, well, earth. Technically, if we're going off of elemental plane, it's earth, wind, fire, and... Or... Earth,
Yeah, in technicality,
ice,
yes, his
fire, and
arms are
air.
supposed to be the major 4 elements. Just I was trying to describe them.
Earth, air, fire, and water.
Hmm. And then along his spine, it seems to be protection runes. His ribs seem to have also protection. His legs have something akin to haste. I say his because I'm just making...
I mean, I would be able to tell based off of the pelvis bone.
Yes. He would...
Kind of the easiest way.
Yeah, it is a male. I'm just... It's not that I'm assuming. It is supposed to be a male skeleton. It's the only one I can use right now. That's fine.
I don't know. What do you two think? Should I poke the skeleton?
I mean, do you think it's a good idea?
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave that decision to you.
Your spell
Poke.
generally would reincarnate random races, but due to this creature's meticulous crafting of their skeletal structure causes it not to work correctly and just revives them.
Good. I don't think Nikki was prepared for us to bring it back to life.
Not 100%, no.
I am so sorry. I have been zoned out. We are bringing something back to life.
Yeah, we found a weird funny man with 4 arms.
Well,
I-
you have brought
all right.
back a man named Astor. Though, why is his token... There we go. As you
Oh,
resurrect him, he stands up,
oh
grabbing
no, he's hot.
the size of that with his arms. Ugh. God, that was a long-ass fucking nap. Where the fuck am I?
Well,
I wouldn't
up
have
until
exactly
2
called it a
seconds ago,
nap.
you were dead.
This isn't my ship.
Nope.
Quite the opposite.
He looks at his naked body. These aren't my clothes. Actually, I'm not even wearing any. This is awkward. Do you have some
Oh God, he's
pants?
Is there any in the room?
Literally, the only clothes I have on is my robes.
Mm.
And I'm tired
I-
of wearing them.
Do you have common clothes? Like,
What do you think her robes are?
oh shit. Good point. I have a crystal ball of mind reading. He could wear that, maybe.
Didn't
Nyana has an
someone
extra
pick
lab
up-
coat.
Who?
Nyana.
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 Phil has extra clothes.
Will they fit is the question.
Yeah.
Need minimum pants.
Hands over clothing. He looks them over, looks at the shirt. You guys not have shirts with multiple armholes? I guess.
Not really.
He looks around, notices everyone's amounts of limbs. I'm gonna guess not. Throws the shirt away, puts on the pants. They're more like... the pants do fit him, kinda. But his shins are showing.
I mean, if you are wanting to wear this shirt, we can always make more holes for your arms.
Oh, I'll be fine. Last thing I remember, I was on my ship, and then I fell asleep. That's it. Where am I?
You know that the amount of explaining on you said ship. I'm pretty sure your kind, whatever you are, don't exist here.
Oh. By your strange looks, I'm guessing I look very odd to you.
Unique. Yes.
Well, your kind is very curious to me. I have never seen a humanoid creature like yourself.
Oh,
Last I
here
remember, I was in the system an old empire of elves took over.
I mean that's pretty that would be pretty accurate a couple thousand years ago.
Oh, I guess a lot of time has passed. I'm guessing that Elven Empire crumbled to the natural races here. They were
Allegedly.
arrogant, it was bound to happen.
I'm more curious how your skeleton survived an acid bath.
Oh. My skeleton is impervious to elemental damage. To kill my skeleton would take an immense amount of knowledge and magic and monastic knowledge to be able to crack my spine.
Yeah,
I've infused my bones with magic from my world.
We're just gonna marshal check this bitch real quick.
Alright. This creature is a monk and a wizard.
Oh,
Weird.
a
unique
wizard.
combo.
A wizard.
If I had to guess, would they happen to be a blade song with blade singing wizard?
Oh my god, we found fucking Shiva. Except male.
They are... This is gonna be a little funky. They are a Argent Flesh monk. There's a reason for it. It's part of the things. And they are a enchantment wizard.
Okay, so the knives aren't his.
No. He stretches his arms out, moves his fingers around, and kind of like gives his body a little bit of a shake. Man, it really does feel like I've been fucking stiff.
Bit of a weird question to ask on
Well,
a
you
martial
were dead.
check. Bit of a weird question
Oh,
to ask
I
on
thought-
a martial check. What is his alignment?
Oh, neutral good.
Okay, never mind. Well, casually looks at neutral evil.
I forgot that's what your alignment was now.
Keck. Oh, I appreciate. Oh, you said I was dead? God.
Yes, not sure for how long, but yes, you were dead.
What year do you remember it being? Were you alive before years were invented?
No. The years from my world are gonna be different than your world. Different times and different years and all that.
I'm pretty sure every single world uses the same calendar due to, to lazy
It's-
gods.
I'm
Nikki's not lazy though.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I
I didn't mean
really
to insinuate that. I'm sorry.
no worries.
I was trying to make a joke about everyone using the Gregorian calendar.
Oh. Everyone uses Gregorian calendar.
Everyone does. It's true.
It is. In reality, he will say, I don't know what your calendar system here, but I, myself, am about 800 years old, I think. Give or take.
Older now.
Oh, probably. When I arrived in this system, there was 10 planets, 2 of them right next to each other with a
Yep,
shield around it.
yep.
I couldn't enter, but I landed on one of the moons for a bit. Took a nap.
Which one? There are 3. Were 3.
He thinks for a moment. I think I landed on the one that looked like it was reflecting absolutely everything. When I landed, it looked like I was just in a liminal space of nothing, with my own reflection looking back at me constantly.
So bad news. If your ship was left there, it probably doesn't exist anymore. That one kind of exploded
Though,
due to
strangely, the moon did
reasons.
kind of look like Elder Elf tech. Some sort of transporting device. Uses magic and pinpoint locating. It's kind of nice, convenient. If my ship is gone, that's unfortunate, but I get to live my life in a new land. That's exciting. Though a little sad that there isn't anyone like me here, so... Doubt I could create more of my kind without another... Nah. I'm sure hybrids are fine.
Also, you said he has 4 arms. The artwork has
6. I know.
Yeah.
Ignore 2 of the limbs on the artwork.
You missed an opportunity to make him aware of the astral self, Mom.
That would have been too cliche. He needed to be the other one though.
Argent Ledge.
They're the grafters. They're immune to blood curses and stuff.
Oh, so
And they can kind
Nyana
of
can't fuck with him.
Fuck for that.
they also can do flesh crafting and sculpting and stuff like that.
Oh shit.
High enough level, you become a lycanthrope.
I mean, other than the flesh modification, what ancestry does he look closest to? Because I'm getting like a mix of human and Genasi.
Oh, what?
I'm asking ancestry
Oh,
or
ancestry.
race.
He's one of the races that I haven't. He's the same race as the Sinless, and I need to remember what I called them. To my documents. Blakalk box. Is it in here? All the races. Ah, there's races of Narakov. 7. Scroll. Is this the... Wait, are the Corinthian... Did I make the Corinthians for Runerics?
You listed them on there, but you never elaborated what they were.
Okay. Okay. Then that's not it. These guys are called Shuin. That's what he'll explain. Well, I come from a far off land. Actually, I come from a system that has at least one other plane that has dragons, if you believe that. Ancient and old dragons that I think they abandoned their post there.
Looks past him to Solitar.
Yeah, I'd say in place as well.
Turns, looks over past. Kinda. But try more heads. Like, about 5.
Oh, yeah, that... So
There's about...
bad news.
Well, there was 4 that left and headed in the direction that I was in. And then there was 3 that headed further to a different nebula. And 1 stayed, and another one left to an area where the Elder, or where... oh wait, no, that's wrong. Our people also abandoned that place and went further out. We found a more advanced place and joined up. Unfortunately, that system is derelict. They let a being become so powerful that it became extremely sentient, and hateful to the flesh. He called himself the Great Machine. Have you heard of him in these parts? I hope you haven't. Thing is terrifying.
I don't think anyone at this party has ever heard of the Great Machine.
No, I don't know.
Ennaq, roll me a history check.
No
Fuck.
shit.
God damn
Oh,
it.
boy. History.
During
I'm
the
going to use my.
Oh,
I
go
actually get it. Okay.
ahead.
No, I'm going to use
if
my
you-
inspiration if I don't.
By all means.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Here we go again.
Get the
All
fuck
right.
outta here.
I can tell you more information. During the war, you remember that some parts there was Warforged that started so your enemies, the Crystal Empire, their Warforged started going AWOL in some places. And during one of your missions, you bumped into a group worshipping something called the Great Machine, offering them pieces of their comrades' metal parts and stuff to this great machine or whatever. You never got to see what it was, but they did offer it things like it was a god to them, and they almost sort of it was almost cult-like in some ways. But after taking them all out, suddenly a strange amalgamation of metal appeared for a moment, sucked them all up, and turned into just a pile of junk. And you never were able to recover the bodies. And when you try to explain, when your squad tried explaining it to the higher ups, they just put it into a hush type of thing and tried to bury it. But you were there.
I've heard the name. I've witnessed machines, Warforged, worshipping the so-called Great Machine. I've never seen the being before, but it was kind of like a cult. We disbanded them, and their remains vanished.
Sounds pretty on point to the machine. Wants to get rid of the organics and replace them with metal. Yes.
Sounds pretty stupid.
Oh, it is. To him, or it is the only way to. In its broken mind, it feels like the only way to save its people was to turn them into inorganic. Because the organic, I guess, deteriorates and slowly dies. I think life and death are meant to be. Can't learn anything without pain. And there's also things to learn in death as well.
Does this man not know what a druid is?
Oh, he doesn't.
I don't have weather.
Just look, just kind of holds out arms as if like, you think I don't already fucking know that?
Druid?
Yeah,
Hmm.
that is our teachings. Life is a never-ending cycle.
He is the one that brought you back.
Oh. Oh, you must be like one of our clerics back home. Ones who wield the both natural magics that are flowing all around most planes. Sort of balance restorers, but also ones who can heal. What was their name? There was a set of gods that they followed. The seers? No. The oracles? No.
The Farseers?
Ah, that sounds about right. Vata Grass, I think his name was. Or her. I never know. They kept telling me that their gender is ambiguous. Whatever that means. Based on him, he's of nature and birth. They followed him because of his knowledge of nature. My favorite one was one they called Calcareous. Ones of dreams and emotions, if I remember correctly. I liked
Oh, you
dreaming
mean the weird
better.
talking crab that keeps haunting me?
Weird talking crab? Huh. Never seen him as a crab before. That's neat. Well, I don't want to be rude or anything, but where exactly am I? This area
Under
looks a
the ocean.
little under the ocean.
Yes.
Yes, you're like deep within the crushing depths of the ocean, but also more specifically, you're on the realm we call Narakov.
You know what's really unfortunate? I'm pretty sure I left my keys in my pocket.
Your keys?
Yes. I'm pretty sure they're melted by that vat.
Quite possibly, or the people
Honestly,
who own this
based on
place
what
may
you
have taken them.
said, you said the moon I landed on Kerblamode?
It might have had an unfortunate exploding accident due to a certain sorcerer's powers.
Damn. Yeah, then I really am stuck here. Though I really hope we're not trapped here underwater. There is a way out, right?
Yes, we are intending to remove this place.
Ah,
Dismantle, if you will, and yes, leave the ocean. As you can tell from looking at me, I'm not one for water.
Cowards.
Okay? You may like the water, I like the sky, okay?
I'd rather not fly in the sky. Too many encounters with dragons.
You don't really need to worry about dragons too much.
They're kind of well. You say that, but we did run into a storm dragon on our way here.
Yes, but he is no longer an issue.
He was kind of an asshole.
Yes, he was. Keyword being was.
storm dragons. Huh. Those things are interesting.
That's
Though,
one way of putting it, yes.
there are dragons that naturally occur within systems that are born from the sun. But those are few and far between and very rare creatures.
But again, points to the dragon across the room, who's just been standing there the entire time.
Oh, right. Yeah, she wanted to be... Yeah. Yeah, a little dragonkin. Like that one. And he points at Dragoon.
I'll note that.
Bless you.
That one points over there is not dragonkin. They're just not in their full size right now.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'm pretty sure they'd destroy the room.
You'll have to excuse me. The dragons in my world never stooped to our level.
The,
That
They-
one keeps talking about the god with two heads, but we kind of ignore him.
Yes,
goes
he
on about
talks a
wait.
One with
He talks
two
a lot
heads
of
could
what
be
we
an
call
upspin.
bullshit.
We like to call bullshit. Sorry, you were saying, Nikki. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I took a bite of something right after.
Mhm.
Was it a good bite?
Very cheesy.
Mm.
My tummy's gonna regret it later.
Wait, are you lactose intolerant?
Oh yeah.
Why are you eating cheese?
Because con queso dip so delicious.
Why does every fucking lactose intolerant goddamn person I know actively sabotage their own body?
I mean, can you blame them though?
Yes!
Milk is so delicious.
I like cheese too much.
And cheese is
I like
so
my
I
delicious.
can't blame you! I know it's delicious, but go take your fucking lactate!
I'm sorry.
You know
but
what's really funny about my
Tenacity,
lactate pills is they taste like milk.
honest-
Yeah, so you get to do the thing you want to do, but you fucking
They don't work that well. I
I'm
have
sorry, but Tenacity, lactose intolerant people look at shit like that I just posted and say not enough cheese.
I know they're crazy.
I have a meme just for this. I sent it
I
to my
fucking love it.
brother. And it is so true.
Like, dude,
Why do you actively sabotage yourself?
you are actively making yourself ill, dude. Like,
I know my body can't digest that one protein, and it makes me stuck in the bathroom for a while. But it's worth it.
Cast remove curse lactose intolerance.
remove curse.
Remove curse.
Let's not fuck
Remove
around.
genetics.
We all know that lactose intolerance and ADHD are the fault of the Fae.
I know. They went, hey, can I have your attention for a second? And then never gave it back.
Hey, can I have your attention? Sure, what's up? Smiles with malicious intent.
Hey, I have both those things. I am lactose intolerant and ADHD. I am forever fake cursed. Makes sense. Because I also don't really age, so I think I might be elf. Joke. Though,
Joke.
everyone
I
keeps
mean,
telling
joke.
me I look like I'm like in my early 20s and I'm almost 30.
I'm realizing one of my plans no longer works because Ollivander is no longer considered humanoid.
His wife is.
Yeah, but like she probably has a stronger mind than he does. I was gonna use a splash potion of mind control and tell him to kill his wife.
You should kill yourself now.
I really want to remake that spell from Frifiren. The demon spell where it like the tipping of scales of mana and stuff. Whose mana is better and bigger? I really want to make a spell like that.
That would not work as a spell.
I'm sure I can pseudo make one.
People complain about the English dub even though it has the superior voice. Also, it has the coldest version of the line drop ever.
I'm looking for a drunk-looking saddled man. Huh?
I'm looking for a drunk, pathetic, sad old man, who is also a priest.
Oh, you mean Father Dad?
No, that's not possible. The man I'm speaking of could not have possibly procreated.
He was simply awful. He didn't make me. He took me.
Fucking abridged.
I know.
I love
great.
the fact that
so
he
good.
tricked her into training his pupil.
Fririn is a bit autistic.
She has a bit of autism. Like
a little bit of autism. Yeah. Well, is there a way to leave, or do you guys know the way out, and I'll have to wait for that? I don't mind. I'll wait in this room. This room seems.
We have a few more people to pick up on the way out. So.
Why'd you say that like it was in air quotes?
Because they're not exactly people, are they?
Oh, fair.
We've got an additional dragon to grab. And we don't know what else is here. But we'll, by all means, follow.
Waiting in the room with strange machinery and body parts.
If you wish to follow, you can. But if not, we will let you know when we are leaving and about to blow this place to Kingdom Come.
Oh.
Where is Kingdom Come?
The Fey Realm.
Yeah, it would be there, wouldn't it?
Well, I'll be here then.
Very well.
There's some strangely familiar things. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Gun.
It's a fire.
Ooh, rail cannon.
He comes back after like looking over all the equipment and stuff. It's like, I'm pretty sure they took my ship.
That wouldn't be surprising.
No, they are vultures. Do you have vultures?
Vultures? Strange.
He doesn't have vultures.
Scavenger bird. Yeah.
Yes.
Seen them before. Yeah, some of the equipment on that side and some of the tools and tech and things that may look a bit strange to your people. That's from my ship.
Oh.
So not only has my family abused children, stolen children, ripped out the magical capabilities of children, they've also fucked with aliens.
Alien?
Extra. Technically, the term is extraplanar, but yes.
I mean, they're synonyms.
Potato.
Should we start making checks to put the new arm on Ennaq now?
If you'd like.
Do we want to do that now, or do we want to wait until we actually get out of here and have access to, I don't know, things that would help?
We have everything we need in here. Nikki said we have everything we need.
Which means there's probably someone... oh, wait, no, you already have Tinker's tools, never mind. We have Tinker's tools. I have medical tools. I have medical expertise. I have I have 2 fucking healer's kits. I'd assume it's a tinkerer's tools and a medicine check to attach the arm. Right?
Yep.
Alright, so make the medicine check first.
Nice.
Now you make your tinker's tools check. Who else had tinker's tools? It
Phil.
was Phil. Does he have proficiency in tinker's tools?
I believe I do.
He does not. So he can't help you.
Yes, I am proficient. So that's fine.
Then he would be making the check because that gives him advantage. He can't give you advantage because
Yeah.
he doesn't have
Well,
full
we'll do it that way then. I'll give Phil advantage then, which will make more sense because I could only have one hand doing it, so.
What stat does Tinker's Tools use? Intelligence?
Is it Tinker's or is it?
Yeah, it's intelligence. Because it's meant for Artificer, which is the
Wow.
only other Ent caster. That's disappointing.
He has got his inspiration as well, if you dare use it. Wait, we still got our luck.
He does, but I'm saving that. That doesn't help at all.
Nope.
I guess I'm no longer saving that.
Oh, you gotta be
Okay,
fucking
so we're
kidding me.
going
That
with the
rolled over an eight.
15. 15 is as good as we're getting.
Yeah.
God damn it, Phil.
There's a bird on my head. Why?
Yeah.
There's a beard.
Why is there a bird on my head?
He does that.
He's harmless. He's just a bit special.
I could tell. I've never seen a creature like this with a soul of a being like us.
Hmm?
What have those elves been up to?
I don't think it was the elves that did that. That's something to do with the Doreen realm.
Dream?
Yes, the Doreen realm.
Did Calcareus make that?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, that doesn't bode well. Well, as Ennaq puts his hand here and Phil starts tinkering, as Swumi makes sure you're stable the whole time and not get accidental limb removal. Did I make my birdkin the same 5 fingers and not 4 fingers?
Technically, he doesn't have arms. He has weird wing thingies.
Yeah, technically he doesn't have arms.
No, I've got arms and wings are separate.
Yeah. It really... It's preference for that kind of thing, whether your wings are attached to your arms or not. So, Radio did theirs that other way, so...
Well, his character also flirted with anything vaguely feminine with 2 legs, so...
Oh my goodness, I keep accidentally fat fingering the back button on my mouse.
Eh.
And it keeps glitching the shit out of Foundry. There we go, I can type. But you do succeed. It is attached. You should have a new weapon.
Nice.
Okay, how this weapon works. You can make a melee attack with it, and you puncture them with the blade needles. And they deal necrotic damage as well as piercing damage, a total of 5d4. Plus your mod. This is a finesse weapon, so it uses dex or
Yes,
strength.
wonderful. Definitely dex.
Though, if you want to use the injection, they make a con save. If they fail it once, they have to succeed 3 con checks. And if they don't succeed all 3, they die.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Fucking brutal. Is this like a fucking hidden blade thing, or does it just come straight out the palm?
It comes out, well, you hold your wrist. Well, you make your wrist a 90-degree angle, your palm sticking out, and then the blades come out. So you're like, yeah, kind of assassins creating them.
Dope.
Like I said, well, actually, now that I think of it, that might just be how we get rid of, fucking name.
Zilitar.
Thank you,
All of them.
Zilitar, is we just have you hide in a vent and then just get her ankles.
Question though, the toxin that's in it, in the hand, the blade, will we have to make more to refill it?
Yes, eventually.
I think it has like the 5 charges worth, and then we have to replace it with some other poison. I doubt we're getting that specific toxin back, because that's like Elder Elf tech. And they're not really keen on sharing that.
Or there might not be the one who created around anymore. That's the other
Oh, there is that too.
possibility. Though Elder Elves do live a very long time. Oh. Fancy. I wouldn't modify my body exactly like that, but I have modified my body before.
I mean, usually I wouldn't. Usually I wouldn't. Usually I would condemn the modification of one's natural form, but in his case, he kind of destroyed his other arm.
Raises an eyebrow. Oh.
Yes. Damn. How do I explain this, Swumi?
Well, your arcane circuitry got overloaded with a lot of magic all at once, and your arm kind of went up like a firecracker.
Yes, and this was a way of making it safe for me to use my limited magic again.
Oh. He ponders for a moment. So you've discovered your internal circuits. That's good to know.
And we've learned a lot more being in this place.
I'm guessing these people experimented more upon such knowledge of internal circuitry.
I'd say too much.
He sighs.
Our friend here is evidence of such, as she was born mundane.
Well, everyone's born with circuits, just whether or not their circuits are attuned to magic more than others is the gist of it. Did you say implant?
Yes.
You mean, do you have artificial circuits?
No. They took someone else.
Circuits from other beings. Other people.
What the fuck? Who
Yes,
would
these
do
people are
something
not
so
nice.
barbaric?
The people we are here to kill.
Looks at the intercoms. I don't know if you want to fucking pipe up. I know you've been listening this entire time, you bitch.
You will hear a soft giggle in the intercoms. Oh, I'm just enjoying watching you all meander about and come to conclusions.
Well, we can talk about this
But I
face
was
to face
also
very soon.
making sure Father was moist.
How about I can
There was no
put these
need.
fucking boots up your ass?
There was no need for that, because he'll be dead very soon.
Oh, I need to moisten his brain every once in a while. But I have
How about you
been
moisten
waiting.
yours?
Well, unlike your father, mine's in a cavity.
For now.
For now. Mother, I am going to melt you into a puddle.
What, are you gonna throw me into a vat?
No,
I don't need one.
I have the means to do that myself if she chooses.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you all.
Shall we proceed to see Bitch in the Brain?
Let's.
Oh, these chairs
Well,
a little snug. Who the fuck takes out their lungs? Those are necessary, aren't they?
just break the arms off. It might be a bit comfier for you. Take the arms off the chair. It might be a bit comfier for you.
Oh, no, I'll be fine. I fit just snug. Though if my cousin was here, he'd break this chair.
Big boned, is he?
Larger muscles than me.
Fair enough.
Sorry, what did I miss?
What a silver-haired devil he is. Not actually a devil, just figure of speech.
I understand.
We met
Right.
the devil once before he fucked before he fucked off.
Actually, the other reason I came to this, I might as well be honest with you all. The other reason I came to the system was actually to find my cousin. I was told he entered the system a long time ago.
I've not heard of anyone like yourself in my time being around anyway.
Oh. Well, his skin's kind of like mine, grey. Though he tattooed his scaleras, so they're all black now.
It wasn't the bring up the picture of Belliath's dad before his change. Can't remember what he looks like.
He was just a tiefling.
Yeah.
And he has a normal amount of arms.
Yeah, no, it was when he said tattoos. I'm like, just want to double check. Okay, thank you.
The person he's referencing is linked to another campaign, but we've not met them.
Okay, right, fair enough.
Yeah, you guys haven't really dealt with the sins that much, but also this party isn't overly pungent on breaking the sins. Like, none of you are I wouldn't say any of you are overtly greedy, envious, wrathful.
I think greed affected
Lust.
Phil and what was Grad's character called?
Flynn.
Flint. It afflicted them to a minor extent.
Yes,
Yeah, but
they
at the
grew.
same time, we weren't the party that had an icon of greed thrown at them.
Oh no, I know, but that's the only encounter this party has had with one of the sins.
Yeah.
In one way.
Yeah. Like I said, you guys haven't been overly lustful or any of the 7 deadly sins. Like, you guys haven't...
The other
been
characters
that.
could speak for themselves.
I wouldn't say Nyana and
Except
Phil
Nyana.
have... Okay, Nyana and Phil aren't being lustful. Lustful would be, like, multiple partners, sex all the time type deal. They're just together
They're
with each
dating,
other.
right?
Yeah. And they have their own fun in their own ways. But it's not, like,
I mean,
sinful.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten pride on our ass because of this dipshit over here.
Fair point.
Usually I'm joking. I'm not. At this point, I'm serious. I'm surprised pride has not been after us because of Dragoon.
Trying to think.
But as you say that,
See,
Unfortunately,
his
I can't-
pride is towards someone else and not himself.
It's still an excess of pride, though.
But he hasn't been... pride is generally self-pride. That's what it means. Like, you're more... your pride and ego. He's prideful of someone else, and that's... It's a little different.
He is still extremely egotistical, referring to himself, though.
Fair enough. I won't argue that part.
That's more what I'm meaning when I say pride.
Yeah. He does have a
But-
bit of an ego. I will give him that. But it wasn't to the extreme. He has moderation with it, doesn't he?
debatable sometimes.
Because it's not always about himself, it's also about his god and Vitra, and he doesn't
He's
put
kin as well.
himself completely above everyone else. Though, he does put himself above all of you, I think.
Which is
In the realm of
funny,
strength,
considering that this isn't even me bragging. This is just kind of the truth. He likes to put himself above the rest of us, but the most powerful person here is the druid.
Oh, one more thing. Dragoon suddenly just feels ill and starts vomiting colors on the floor.
And there he goes
Is he
again.
having more side effects from taking the magic sippy?
Yeah.
The magic gulp.
It's been happening hourly. It's supposed to be happening hourly for Dragoon, as every hour he just starts violently vomiting.
We'll resolve that when he's actually here.
Yeah.
I bet the inside of his helmet is fucking disgusting.
Oh, the mouth opens up, so he goes.
Oh, okay.
"Bleh."
All right. I guess we head on.
All right.
I mean, we haven't finished investigating this room. There's
Oh,
this
no, we did.
stuff over here and these. Also the computer.
I can never read what's in the computer, so I'll go over to the far
Oh,
right
there's
and
an-
I'll investigate over here.
Oh, well, I mean, there isn't a computer, but there is a box. Aster will lean over. What are these? Picks it up, sniffs it. Some sort of dried leaf.
Weed!
Smells pungent.
That's the weed.
Swumi, you see a bunch of rolled up tobacco cigars, essentially. Takes one and
Snip.
sniffs. You smell
No,
really
sniff.
pungent and nice. Magic lighter.
I'm going to be investigating inside these red containers up top right.
Organs. Organs of many different kinds. Proper sets of healthy lungs, kidneys.
Anything out of the ordinary with them?
Hearts.
Good damn, Sylvia.
Yes and no. They do come from different races. But you do find one. You find a heart that looks like two hearts together.
Asvarian.
Swumi,
Hmm.
when you have a second, please.
Is in the middle of talking up in the corner.
Yes, that's why I said when you have a minute.
Yells from across the room. When you have a minute!
I did not click that, goddammit. I'm not going to shoot the heart, goddammit. I just write on a piece of paper. Come on, when you've got a minute, just fire the arrow.
You can't get lung cancer if your lungs regenerate faster than the cancer does.
God fucking. I mean, true, but.
I mean, fair enough. One of my favorite episodes of the Orville is when the Mocklins start smoking cigarettes, and they were like,
I love
500 cigarettes.
Start eating them
They-
first.
Oh, they ate it first, but they smoke 500 cigarettes in a day. Bro, I don't think any human could do that without dying afterwards.
They die during.
You die. So, the funny thing about most things like marijuana and tobacco, you can overdose on THC and nicotine. However, the amount of concentrate of both of those it would require, you die of smoke inhalation before you even got close.
See, I can't say I've overdosed, but I have greened out before.
That's different.
Jesus.
That's your body feeling nauseous because of the amount consumed.
Yeah, I passed out. Okay, I'll tell you guys after what happened to me. It's a little embarrassing, and I don't want to say it on stream. Anyway,
I'm gonna point to the heart and say, Swumi, is that normal? Point to the double heart.
I mean, I would assume using my passive medicine, that's probably an Asvarian heart.
and you would have seen those before.
I mean, that's just an Asvarian heart. Remember,
You make it sound like I'm supposed to know what one of them looks like. I apologize.
you've seen one before.
I don't think I've seen the heart.
Stop.
God
Don't you
fucking damn
dare
it.
put a passive fucking smoke effect on me, you little bastard.
That's some good shit. Sorry, I was
That's how
trying to.
tobacco works. Anyways, you remember when we were in the city? The guy they had with the compliance collar in the capital? He was
Yes.
hiding his wings. Because
No, I know-
they are... You were there for that.
No, I know what an Asvarian is. I don't recall seeing his heart.
Well, their body cannot function with a normal humanoid heart, so they kind of had to graft multiple together.
Right, okay. I appreciate the lesson. Sorry
I
for
don't have
bothering you.
hollow bones like you do.
I needed to fly. What can I say?
Yes, but your bones are extremely fragile.
Yeah, that is true.
Whereas mine do this, just kind of bends arm a little too far for a normal person, springs back.
You know, if I hadn't been with you for this long, that might have weirded me out.
I mean, you've watched me regrow digits, so this is
That's what I mean. Yes,
unusual.
that is what I mean. Is there anything you want me to do with these vats? Destroy them, leave them be?
I mean, I'm not quite sure what we could do.
Make me a medicine check on the heart. Or
God damn it.
the double heart, please.
Is it beating?
Upon closer inspection, this heart seems to be one of the hearts looks like it's deteriorating and kind of looks like it's not going to work anymore. The other heart seems to be just fine, but is slowly getting affected by the other heart. You remember talking to a man who said that his race generally doesn't live a long time, or can live a long time, but once they get old enough, one of their hearts starts to fail. And he wanted to die before that happened to him. This
Flagerel.
yes, you remember that conversation, and upon good inspection, you may have found the flaw of the deterioration. The cells in this heart don't regenerate. After a while, their cells die off and stop.
That's just normal. You stop producing it. You stop your body. So like normal body.
Yes, but
normal bodies like with a humanoid base would stop. Not stop. They would slow down the regeneration of cells at about their equivalent of 25 or 30, because that's when your body stops producing new cells in mass. After that point, it's just the downhill spiral of your body slowly losing the ability to recreate the cells it already has.
The only cells in our body that regenerate consistently even after that. Because your brain stops regenerating after 25. Because yes, your brain can regenerate and grow and all that stuff like before you're 25, which is kind of cool at the same time. But your skin, every month, new skin.
In your mailbox. Check your mailbox.
Your skin mails you new skin every month. It needs to... God damn it.
You got mail.
The only two cell types that regenerate after that point are your blood cells and your skin.
Yeah. Skin
Pretty
is
much.
so weird. Skin mites.
Fun fact, your bones are moist.
Yeah, that makes sense to me, because my insides are moist.
Well, no.
Gross.
Bone marrow is where blood cells are produced, so your bones are literally moist.
Yes, that makes sense. They're also surrounded by wet muscles, too. I was gonna say moist muscles, but I'm glad I stopped myself.
So, I mean, does it appear with this check that I'd be able to figure out how to fix the issue,
Mm-hmm.
how would one fix the issue?
You think you'd be just by looking at it and checking all of the like valves and stuff, you feel like you could pseudo make a device that would, using the heart that's still active, be able to pump as if there's two. But you would have to essentially make a pacemaker.
It's a shame that the druid that doesn't believe in technology is the one figuring this out.
You're like, because of the experimentations you've gone through, you know electricity causes the heart to pump as well. So you're like, well, if there's just a little electricity pumping through, it might just cause the muscles to work again.
Just put an enchantment on the heart, it'll be fine.
Yeah, he technically, yes,
Shut the fuck
runic
up.
magic would work. That's the other way around it, you're thinking. Something of that.
Yeah, but runes don't stop the flesh itself from deteriorating.
No.
The issue is the organ is wearing itself out at an expedient rate,
Yeah.
which means whatever DNA they were using as a basis is not strong enough to handle it.
Mm-hmm. Which no one's really asked. No one's really asked Zariah what races he grafted together to create an Asgardian.
Well, we know he combined Celestial and Fey. That's pretty much it.
Yep. With a wee bit of bottle. Just regeneration fluid to create them. That's about it. That's the only piece. I gotta go to the bathroom. I will be right back.
Go ahead, Tenacity. Open the skin box.
Fuck, I zoned out again. What the fuck? Skin box? What's happening?
Your body produces new skin. Fresh skin in your mailbox.
Huh?
You got mail.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This is what's funny about you zoning out. You were not present for the entire relevant conversation.
Dude, I may or may not have taken a you know that chocolate that has like the Kafka root or the kava root in it?
Oh boy.
I am a little zooted.
Did you take fucking 40 milligrams of that Adderall before session?
No, this chocolate just like it has fucking has kava root, chamomile, lemon balm, and holy basil. I don't know what holy basil is. Presumably, it's been blessed by the Pope.
I was just about to say that. Jesus himself has come down and blessed it.
Did you accidentally consume an edible?
I don't think it doesn't have any CBD in it, and it's just calming shit. Like that's all it is.
Evidently so.
Because I'm not hye. I'm just I'm not as
sure.
Does this constitute being high? Is this what being high is like? I don't.
No, I've never been high.
What do you mean? What?
Is she also zoned out?
No,
I just
she's
got
come
here.
back.
I'm confused by the. Is this what being high is like?
I took a chocolate that has kava root in it.
I was gonna clean my room, but then I got high.
I'm not high. I'm not high. I'm not.
So
I'm not high. I don't know. I don't know if this is what being high is like. You motherfucker.
Did you drink something with it in it?
No,
No,
chocolate.
it's a chocolate that has 400 milligrams kava root, chamomile, holy basil from the Vatican, and lemon balm.
All right, so yes, kava root does get you high. It is a drug. But the best thing it does, it just elevates your mood and makes you relaxed.
Okay. So I am a little zooted.
A little bit.
I am a little bit.
Now, me, I actually heavily cut back on my consumption and use of weed. But I still
green
smoke
weed.
cigarettes more.
That's not better.
I actually learned why I don't eat a lot of food. After 3 days of no cigarettes, I started eating more food. And then when I started smoking again, my appetite went away.
Well, then stop
Welcome
smoking.
to yeah, cigarettes and coffee dilute your appetite. And
I
trick
will
your
be.
body into thinking
I'll be
it's
back in
not.
a moment. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I was actually going to be ending session here in a bit.
Oh, all right.
But
No, I've cut back heavily on weed because I don't know.
Does that shit be getting expensive?
It's not, well, yeah, a little bit, yeah. But at the same time, I've actually been in happier moods when off of it. I can
Fair enough.
think straight, I remember more things, and now I literally only smoke at nighttime or if I don't run any sessions. Or if I'm feeling a little stressed out, I take a puff before session, and that's it. I don't smoke anymore. I little puff and then I'm fine. And it'll just help me out a little bit. Helps with my anxiety sometimes. Yes, Nikki gets anxious just before session. Just because
That's fair.
I get nervous about this. Even in my interview, but the guy interviewing me was like, you don't have to be so nervous or anything. I'm like, I was pretty honest with him. Like, I haven't been to an interview in a while. I'm a little nervous. And he's like, you don't need to be nervous. There's nothing. I'm not pressing you or anything. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair. And just talking to him calmed me down a lot more. Yeah. Everyone's human. We all gotta get that way. Oh, but I'm going to. Well, you guys have basically figured out this entire. You guys have done everything here. These vats aren't super important. The only thing is, 2 of them have been broken, and there's blood inside, and the other ones are actually empty. But I can move you all the next floor.
Let's do it.
Fuck it. She's staying here.
I mean, I would assume the other 2 aren't coming with us.
Yeah. You guys decide to leave the Soulless Goblin and the Jester and Solitar here with Aster as you guys proceed further downwards. And I will load the next map. Yeah, this was supposed to be a short map anyway. I did that on purpose. Oopsie doopsie. I guess there should be a light in there. Oops. Oh, no, that's correct. That's awesome. Alright. As you guys cram yourselves in an elevator. you like the new map? Crammed elevator.
And we have a damn... fucking hell. How did Vitru get through the door?
It's a big door.
Squish. It's ironic that the front row is almost exclusively made up of people who aren't here.
I know, right?
That's just fucking wild placement.
Indeed. Well,
God damn it, it's another acid bath.
that's not acid. It's blue.
I noticed.
Thank you all for everyone for joining us for today's session of the Curse of the Abyssal Isles.
There you go.
The Arc 2 of Icefields. Thank you so much, everyone, for the follows, the subs, the gifted subs, the resubs, all the support you give me and my players. I really appreciate it all. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Whoop.